Hello! In this video, I'm going to teach you how to make your own wood cookie snowman. So in your bag, you're going to get a few things. You'll get 3 small wood cookies, some ribbon, some sticks, a cork, an acorn cap, as well as a couple of rose hips. So in order to start, what you're gonna need to do first is you're gonna pick whichever wood cookie you want to be the base of the snowman. Because as you can see, the snowman does stand on one wood cookie. So I'm gonna choose this guy. And what you're gonna do is, next, you have to figure out which one's gonna be the bottom, which one will be the top. And so I'm gonna choose this one to be the top. If you have a marker laying around, you're going to draw on the eyes. You're gonna leave some room for the nose, and then draw some circles to be like charcoal for the smiley face. And then you're gonna take your glue gun and you're gonna stick a tiny little dollop of glue right in the center for the nose. And you take a piece of stick and you're just gonna let that sit and you're gonna let that dry for a little while. Next, we're gonna take this bottom half and we're gonna put 2 dollops of glue, because that is where we're going to put the rose hips as the buttons. And then we'll wait for that to set as well. Next, what you're gonna do is you're gonna take the acorn cap and the cork. And if the acorn cap has a little piece of the stem that connects to the branch on it, you can go ahead and try and take as much of it off as you can. And then you're gonna kind of find a way to make however which way you want to make it look. And what you're basically going to try and do is you're going to try and create a little top hat for the snowman. And so just figure out the best way this will fit. Once you do, you put some glue down and then just place the cork right on top, and then we'll let that dry as well. So the nice thing about the hot glue is that it dries up pretty fast. And what you're gonna do now is you're gonna find a good place to kind of situate the bottom part of the snowman. Put some glue down and then just let that rest right in there. Then as that dries, as you see fit, you can go ahead and put more glue underneath if you think it needs some more support. And then next, you're gonna figure out the best length for the arms of the snowman. And then you're gonna try and figure out a good position for the arms. And then once you do, put a little glue on the stick and then kind of just place it where you think it's best. And same thing with the other side. And you can really have fun with the placement of the sticks. You can have them going up, going down, one going up, one going down, however which way you think will be good. And then you might need to clear off some of this. If you have sandpaper, you can go ahead and sand it down. But the nice thing about the hot glue, it'll fill in the gaps wherever you need it. Just gonna make the eyes a little bigger. Okay. Then, I'm just gonna take off some of this excess bark just so I know this will fit nicely. go ahead and put some glue down and then connect the top and the bottom half together. And at this point, I would wait to let that dry just a little bit, just so you know it is stable. And then you're also gonna get this piece of ribbon. If you have other ribbon that you wanna use, feel free, but we will give you this guy here. And then as this sets, we're gonna, you know, kind of play around with the placement, see where it goes, because it's going to be the scarf for our snowman. So we'll wait a little bit longer for this to set. And actually a little bit more here, just so I know that it is nice and secure. A little bit more on this side as well. And the nice thing about that is if you have the glue kind of sticking out from the side, the scarf, the way that we'll place it, will hide the excess glue, if that is something that you're worried about. All right, so we'll just let that sit. Okay. So now, this is what we have so far. It is not completely set just yet, but it is pretty much there. And so I'm gonna go ahead and place the ribbon where I think it'll look the best. Then once I find that spot, I'm gonna put a little bit of glue here, because that'll be one spot where this is gonna stick to. A little bit of glue underneath here as well. And then a little bit of glue right on top of the ribbon so you can connect both halves. Just be careful, because if you press for too long, you might feel the hot glue, so just be careful with that. And then I'm just gonna trim some of this ribbon. And next, I'm gonna try it and position the hat. And once I find a good spot, I'll go ahead and put some glue on the snowman, and I'll also put a little bit on the inside here, because just so it fills in a little bit. And then that should do it. All right, so now at this stage, you can go ahead and clean up the snowman, get rid of any excess wood sheddings that you don't want, trim up the ribbon for the scarf, and then you have your very own wood cookie snowman.